Okay, we're going to talk about something that struck me as odd. Normally, this is the type of video I would only post on Facebook because it's one of those little, almost irrelevant things that's not really, because I do a lot of stuff on Facebook that isn't really YouTube worthy. This one I debated on. This one is borderline a YouTube worthy video, but I went ahead and did it. And the reason why is because not long ago, I did a pencil appreciation video on Zenacolor. So in this video, I talk about how I ordered a set of Zenacolor. I was excited about these colors. When they sent me a set, the very first one was completely mixed matched. It looked like it had been dropped. All the colors were all over the place and it was missing colors. It had a lot, it had like 5 or 6 doubles. So they resent me, so I sent that set back and they sent me a second set. That set had a tray out of the 3 trays that was completely duplicates, which meant I was missing an entire tray. That one they said to keep, that's this one. They sent me a third and final set, and in that set, it was complete. So this set here, this entire bottom tray is nothing but repeats of colors that are already in this set. Here's one of the driving forces. So I opened this tray up, and the truth is I was actually about to empty this tray. I have another 72 set that has a cardboard box, and I actually wanted to put it in a nicer tray. So I was going to empty this to put in that set in here to have a nicer set for it, a nicer case. When I did that, I opened it up and I realized, okay, they both start with the white, but this one ends in this turquoise and this one ends in yellow. And for whatever reason, I started just comparing the 2 trays. This is the first thing that caught my eye. So let's look at deep sky blue. And over here, we have deep sky blue. So you notice they are the same numbers. They're both 019. They're both deep sky blue, but this one is way more accurate to what a deep sky blue would be. And it continues on. There's several, like the gold is a good example. Like the gold, this one's almost a pewter while this one's gold. And there's numerous colors that are like that. Dim gray, one of them is a really dark one, and this one's really light. Sapphire. I can go on and on. There are about maybe a dozen pencils in this tray that have a different and, by the way, more accurate paint job to what the color says. But that's not why I'm making this video. That's not the thing that made me say, you know what, I need to point this out to people. These 2 lists are identical. The same one that came in here. This list is accurate to the T from 001 all the way to 118 for the coffee color. That is this set of pencils. What I thought was so bizarre, this tray has colors in it that are not in this set. So for example, if we look at number 9, light gray, 009 light gray. In set A over here, we have 009 pewter. These are 2, not just the color, not just the names, these are 2 different colors. Light gray is nowhere to be found on this list. And it continues. There are 7 colors that are in this set that do not exist in this one. So you think if a color pencil set comes out with 72 colors and they're all accounted for here, where are these other colors coming from? I ended up having to swatch the entire thing. When this is the 72 sets. Each of these again are accounted for on this list. This is all of them accurately to 10A and to this list that comes in 10A. Set B comes with these 7 colors that not only are they different, they do not exist in this first set. For example, one of them is blue. Set B has a blue. It doesn't exist in set A. In set A, you have a sky blue, royal blue, a Dodger blue, a peacock blue, Perusian blue. There is no basic blue. On top of that, this set comes with a yellow. There is no basic yellow over here. This set comes with a pink. There is no pink in set A. Like, it does not exist. And then I took it a step further. So I swatched these colors that were in this set, and I looked at my color swatch sheet. So pink is a great example. I didn't even realize this set does not even have a pink. There is no pink anywhere in this tin. So like, this was the closest thing, or this was the closest thing, but when you look at that pink, you realize, okay, this color in here, it doesn't, I mean, I can't say it doesn't belong, because it's actually labeled as pink, which means this was not an accident. This means that in the manufacturing, they had the word pink pressed into the pencil. That was pink. And it just didn't make it over into this other tray. So, you know, you have your blue, which when I compare it, this blue is different than any of these other ones. This red is different. The yellow is different. The pink is different. This has 7 colors in it that do not exist in this set. And then I think I know why. And this is bizarre, but Zenacolor at one point in time had a larger set. That set has been discontinued. So somewhere in sending me these 3 sets, you know, in the struggle of getting one complete set, I think they still had these leftover pencils from a set that's been discontinued. And those pencils, all 7 of them, ended up in this tray that was incomplete. And what I don't know, because I've never seen, I would love it if somebody has seen the actual larger set to let me know. How would they have numbered? Like, did they, I guess they just redid the printing entirely and reused those numbers. They went and looked at their color palette and they tried to see, what can we get rid of? What are the most important 72 colors? Let's cut this 10 down to that. And the reason I'm bringing this up is I think there's a chance that if you were to buy a set of Zenacolors, you're gonna have some colors that aren't even on this list. Again, it took them 3 tries to get this one set that is complete. I just thought that was worth mentioning. Again, this is so almost not YouTube worthy, but I just, after giving these such a high recommendation, and I still do, by the way, these were a lot of fun to use and to color, but I think it is worth mentioning that there is a chance, if you turn around and get a Zenacolor set, that you might be getting some colors that would not exist on the swatch sheet. I don't know which set you'll end up with. So I'm really curious if somebody else has a set of Zenacolors, if they've actually went as far as to look on the sheet, because if you don't see this, you don't realize. Like, if you're not actually going down your checklist, I mean, and who does, you're never gonna realize that, oh, I had a pewter and not a light gray, and then pewter's, light gray's not even on here. So if you have a set of Zenacolor, I encourage you to go look and double check against your list and let me know if you had some of these other colors mix match, or if I just happened to get one of the rare sets that they accidentally threw some of their old discontinued pencils in. Let me know.
Sugar Solito.